All right, ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize about that, but we are back and let's get right back into it. We're currently at a score of 20-18 for Illumidotty, continuing to keep this game as a very close matchup.
Yeah, Speedy and Burbs with the 2 goals for Illumidotty, and Tony with the goal for Synapse. Just to keep you guys updated on that. Oh, and a great long shot here by Saluna, putting it in. That was a nice shot there to get that 3 more points on the board, get them to 21. I believe it might have been off of the cloud. I'm not too sure.
It was around that area there for sure, but it definitely went right in there, bringing Synapse back in the lead by 1, 21-20.
And Witt now with the disc, taking his time as he has 2 attackers on him. Quick little pass back there by QL and back to Witt. Witt's going to give it to Speedy in the middle. Speedy's looking for pass down, but Tony's going to read that, intercept it, get the disc back down to the other end, but it's going to hit off of geometry and will be picked up by Speedy. But on his back is Tony once again, taking a shot here.
Ooh, gonna bounce this.
Gonna go wide, but like,
wow!
What a play there!
Couple plays there. I am clipping that right there. Well, not actually clipping on Twitch, but I did just record a replay of that for possibly a highlight later. That was just incredible. So close to the goal. So close to the goal now is Witt for Illumidotty, getting them now in the lead by 1 for themselves, 22-21.
Can I just say 20 meters a second?
Oh, that was a quick one. You don't see that very often at all.
Well, that's bizarre. Mine says 19.
My screen said 20.
Off the charts.
Off the charts, yep. That's it. Record. New record. Saluna, great pass over to Zach. Zach passing it up to his teammates on the roof. It'll be collected by YouTube. YouTube now getting it down to Zach, trying to get it to Tony behind the goal, but just out of reach as Speedy picks it up and clears it down the arena.
Picked up here quickly by YouTube. He's going to get it to his teammate Saluna. Saluna is going to get punched out. Oh, not even punched out, just losing the disc, but she's going to get it back right away. Get it down to the other end. Off the post.
So close. Witt now, though, with the disc, looking for that clear opportunity, and he will get it as it goes right past the Synapse stack, but they are stacked, ready to go. Quickly followed by the Illumidotty stack, but they just weren't quite quick enough before it got cleared back down the arena.
And sticking in the tunnel here is the disc. Zach doing a quick whip away, but it will get back into the hands of Illumidotty, clearing it back down to the Synapse zone. And it will be picked up by Speedy.
Speedy looking for his teammates, letting them spread out, getting that pass down to Burbs on the floor. Burbs back up to Speedy as they move in closer to the bubble. Speedy going for that pass down below to QL as he does retreat from the bubble himself. Going for that shot, seeing the goalie is stunned and open. 3 more points for Illumidotty.
Great little play there by QL as he was able to just really see his teammate able to get the goalie out of the play and just put it in kind of towards the top end of the net there and you know, extend their lead here.
Ooh, taking this, getting a quick joust on him there, but he managed to, you know, juke his attackers, keeping that possession in Synapse's hands. Now to Zach. Zach looked like he went for the shot, but noticed there was a goalie instead of opting now to pass back and reset. However, QL has already taken out YouTube, and now the disc is back to Synapse's bubble.
Unfortunate bounce there for Synapse. Goes right into the hands of Speedy off of the clear. Very unfortunate bounce it was for Synapse, as he clearly going for the disc just there, and it was just an odd bounce. And Illumidotty able to extend their lead here now to 7. I think this is the largest lead we've seen throughout this match.
I believe so. I was just thinking the exact same thing. I knew we were tied at 7, but I don't think either team has ever been ahead by 7 before. So this could be a momentum shift. However, this is just the second quarter. Momentum shifts are gonna happen. Speedy with the backboard shot for 2.
Yeah, Illumidotty probably trying to take advantage here of the momentum they have, extending their lead as far as they can. Synapse trying to cut that off as fast as they can. And we'll start with Joust advantage here. looks like YouTube's gonna grab the disc, looking for pass. Young coming quickly, he gets done, but he gets the pass off to Tony as the second stack was coming into Tony, but he gets the pass off to Zach. Zach gets it over to the left side, just barely missing Saluna, and the disc will, whoa.
Ooh.
My controller just freaked out.
Good opportunity here for Synapse. Synapse keeping that possession, going for that pass back to YouTube. Just missing. Now it's open for grabs. Burbs is going to tap it down, trying to change the direction of that disc. Synapse boosting nice and quick, grabbing it. However, Wit ready for that back line just as a YouTube was ready, going for that shot on the goal and just bouncing a little shy.
Just barely missing it there. And yeah, that was just going back and forth. And you know, before when Burbs got that slap off, sometimes you just gotta prioritize getting the slap off rather than the punch, and you know, it worked out in his favor that time.
Great pass there over to Zach. Zach getting stunned, but still managing to get the pass back over to Tony. Tony to the goal, but unfortunately, all of Illumidotty was in there to get it out, but still Tony's just snatching it right back there, giving another shot to Synapse. They will get it for 2.
And it looks like Synapse may have cut off that momentum streak that they had going on as the lead is back down to 7, but just advantage with Illumidotty now, so we'll have to see what they do in response.
All right, they're out. QL, quick pass over. Definitely seeing a lot more quick passes off of the rollout. Teams are now good and warmed up, and both teams are, you know, jousting down nice and quick, not allowing too much time on those QB throws.
Now Zach with the disc passing back down to Saluna, who just was recovered from being stunned, over to YouTube. YouTube making a long pass to Tony for 3 points just outside the bubble. Incredible play there by Synapse.
Yes, bringing their point differential down to only 4 with still about 5 minutes and 11 seconds after this countdown.
Just advantage to Illumidotty. YouTube's gonna pick it. Oh no, my apologies, wrong team. QL's gonna grab it here, get it down to Speedy. Speedy's gonna get it down to Burbs. Great play. Burbs resetting it now to Wit off to the right side as he knows he's being pressured. Wit, no one behind him, looking for the pass to Burbs. Burbs going in. Oh, to the front of the net for 2 more points. Just barely juking out the goalie.
Definitely a great play there by Burbs. I mean, I thought myself he was going to go for that behind the goal shot, but wound up and just kept going into the front.
This is such a good game. I'm so pumped for the rest of it.
Oh, 100%. I don't think we're going to see too big of a point differential in this game for the most part. There might be the odd little spike, but I really think from what we've seen so far, we can expect, you know, a single-digit differential game, I think, most of the game.
Oh, I guess you could say, oh, a single digit.
Yeah, single digit. My guess is 9 or less. Oh.
Yeah, I was like, what? Only 1 point, really?
It's like, we're 6 points apart now. Oh, is this going to change? Not quite. Oh, maybe it still shall, and it shall. Tony for 3.
Yeah, no, a great play there by Synapse, getting that disc down the field as fast as they could. You know, getting around the players, making sure the players are punched out, and just getting the shot all the way down, and Tony able to recover it after it bounced off the shield there to put it in for 3.
Man, I can only imagine how the players feel right now. I am getting warm just watching them with excitement, let alone what they must be feeling right now. I mean, it is the semifinals. It's the winner of this goes on to the finals to possibly be the first winner of the first ever Echo Arena Conquest series.
Yeah, but on that note, great steal by Zach right as the Illumidotty player was about to go for the shot. And just as they were probably pulling back for it, he was able to steal it. And now it's in the Illumidotty zone. But quickly recovered by Speedy, gets it clear all the way down to the Synapse end. Great clear. A great race here. QL and YouTube stunning each other out, so Wit will have the opportunity to pick up the disc, looking for a pass. Might cross it over to the left here, but will be intercepted by Zach W. Great play there by Zach, getting the clear back down to the Illumidotty zone.
Great clear indeed. That just soared across the sky. Speedy now with a quick pass, or just I guess a clear attempt most likely, but went into the hands of Synapse, now being passed through the tunnel as he's quickly juking 2 defenders, and that bounce, that was so close. It was literally bouncing off of the ring of the shield.
YouTube in his own end, picking up the disc after that clear, looking for a pass up above. Just missing it. No, Michael with the backboard and in here. Oh, just shy of the net.
I think that might have been a planned shot attempt.
Awesome. Yeah.
I know it's one that I've tried a few times. I've sunk maybe twice.
Great pass here to Zach. Oh,
wow, that was like a bounce off of a head, I think. Maybe even two. That was definitely very, very close.
It might have been off Luna's head, actually, I think.
I think so, off of one of the Illumidotty players' head. I wasn't sure who it was. Tony behind the goal, bouncing off the ring, or self-pass, and we could claim it as now. Great pass over to Zach. Zach quickly passing over to YouTube as they continue to move in, passing after pass. But now the disc left open, but Zach will recollect it, trying to get down to Saloon. He will succeed. Saloon has seen the goalie out, scoring for 2, bringing this back to only a 1-point difference.
There is nothing more satisfying than you make your passes perfect throughout an entire play and you get that goal off in the top pocket of all things to end it off. What a great play there by Synapse.
Whew, I'm getting chills. We're at 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Great pass over to Witt there. Yes, in the second quarter. Witt trying to get a pass over, but maybe just not quite keeping up with the momentum of his teammate. Tony now with the disc, looking for his options, going a little backwards, but now forward as his teammates have moved forward a little bit, getting the clear down, hoping they were stacked on time, and it looks like it will be collected by Burbs. Was not expecting that one.
There. Yeah, it was a quick little race for the disc and Burbs. Yeah, he snatched it and took it away and passed it back to the net.
Ooh, now this could be dangerous.
Yeah, he's gonna cross it over to his teammate, just barely missing it. Will be picked up by Witt.
You know, I'm sure Synapse wants to get this 2-point to take the lead back before the first half is over. They have 24 seconds left if they're gonna make it happen. Getting less likely as it gets slapped downfield. YouTube raising for that disc as he's quickly opposed. QL bounce board off the backboard for 2, giving Illumidotty a 3-point lead.
Yeah, that's just one of those scenarios where, you know, as the goalie, you fly up because you think you know where the disc's going, and then the disc wasn't exactly where you thought it was, and then you're just chasing, and by the time you get to the disc, the other team is already there and puts the disc in the net. So, unfortunate there for Synapse, but you know, it's still a very close game. Obviously, 3-point difference going into halftime now. Taking a quick look at the stats.
They'll be up there momentarily.
Pull up. For me personally, alrighty. Still taking a second there. Okay, alright. Looking like on Synapse, we've got Saluna with 5 points, Tony with 8, Zach with 2. YouTube still on the back end doing great back there. Illumidotty. Wait, hold up. These don't add up.
No, remember there's going to be about 6 points. There'll be about 6 total points missing, but the total points in the middle, 36 to 33, are correct and reflect the additional 2 points from the first quarter.
That is correct. Yeah, I was going to say that doesn't add up to 30. But nonetheless, both teams are doing absolutely incredible right now. I believe hold up. The score on the board, 36 to 33, I believe.
That's correct.
Is that correct?
Yes, because each team, they only put 14-14 first quarter. The numbers...
No, they did. They switched it. They did change it. They did put it to 16-16.
Okay, that must have been while I was away.
It's 34-31 right now.
I will change that. Give me 1 second. There you go. Changed it.
And quickly going to Twitch chat really quickly. Smooth riding. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Continuous scores make these high-level matches much more intense. Ups the mental game big time. Definitely, you know, especially if you're going back and forth. You know, you lose a goal, you think, all right, let's get back in this. Let's get another goal instead of like, oh, another goal. You know, it goes back and forth a lot more, and it definitely does make it a lot more intense. As you know, especially with two teams that are as high as level as these are. You know. I believe both teams went immediately to VRML finals. They didn't have to play qualifiers, so you know that just shows their skill level, and they're able to make this a very entertaining game for us.
Yes, 100%. Now he's just saying they don't have a chance to rest between rounds. 1-minute rounds, except for right now there is a 8-minute halftime.
Except they seem to be unpausing.
Oh dear. All right, let's take a look there. That is not what is supposed to happen. We are supposed to have some time here to show you some content that we had planned here.
It seems as though they want to skip the halftime, as they have mentioned in the match organization chat in Discord. So, I mean, if both teams agree, I don't see why.
They really should not be. At the end of the day, the 8-minute halftime is partly because of that cooldown phase. It can change the game a lot. Some players will also might need it. Also, from a viewership perspective, you know, sitting here for up to 2 hours sometimes, you know, maybe you want a break in the middle as well. Maybe the casters want a little break. Maybe anyone wants a break. You never know. But it looks like they have unpaused. So, unfortunately, we will not be showing the material we had planned. Perhaps we will play it at the end of the stream for those who may would like to see it. All right, I'll bring us back into the arena here.
And it's won by Illumidotty. Illumidotty making a quick play here, but just missing as... Oh, a great save by Saluna, but stolen right in front of the net by QL. Putting it in for another 2 to extend their lead now to 5.
It's a great play. I don't know if anyone else saw that. There was I don't know if you saw it, Katie, a little bit of lag jump there in that. On my end, it was kind of in 3 places at once.
I believe that was just on your end.
All right. Perfect.
So YouTube now with the disc passing it up towards Saluna. Saluna just barely missing as it takes a weird bounce off the roof. Tony now recovers it though off that bounce. We're setting it back to YouTube. They're going to try again here, and YouTube will get it back down to the other end. It's picked up by Zach in the bottom corner.
Zach now
around on the side. Sorry.
It's always fun to dance around a little bit. Ooh, disc getting stolen there. There's maybe a steal we'll see on the stat board. It's getting stolen, but Synapse ready to get it. However, Illumidotty is there just as quick. Lots of stuns and steals going on here for possession of the disc. Changing hands once again over to Wit. Wit now getting contested again. Time and time again. Both teams super persistent, but Illumidotty coming away with 2.
Yeah, they were able to just fight for that disc there and get that in the net as fast as they could. You know, obviously, probably trying to go for that 3-point from the nest, but of course, sometimes you just got to get that disc in the net no matter what. Doesn't matter how many points it is.
Ooh, great pass over as he gets stunned, keeping that possession for Synapse. Synapse now back to... Actually, I don't know if they were the ones that were behind by 7 before. I believe they were, but they will have a chance to come back here in the second half of this Echo Arena Conquest series.
Getting the clear down all the way to the other end, hitting the number 4 tunnel. And Tony will recover it quickly here. A great little defensive play by Saluna, getting the punch out from the pressure man. Getting clear all the way down. This might be one of those... No, maybe not. Picked up by Burbs.
So close.
It looked pretty good.
Yes, it did. A great clear down, just passing the Synapse players into the hands of QL. QL in there like a ninja for 2 points.
What speed was he at? He came out of nowhere from the left frame.
Wow. Now a 9-point differential. Now the largest so far, and the largest single digit for my prediction. So, come on, Synapse. Make my prediction correct.
You didn't put money on it, did you?
No, definitely not. Ooh, a great pass over to Zach. Zach going for the pass back to the tunnel, and it will connect and get slapped, but picked up by Burbs, who's going to reverse the direction and clear it back to Synapse's bubble.
And Speedy's going to get there first. Ooh. Oh, but he just barely misses this, but QL right behind him, able to tap his buddy on the back and say, hey, I got this. And he puts it in for 2.
Joust advantage now to Synapse. Synapse now at an 11-point deficit, but still just over 11 and a half minutes to go in this third quarter.
Getting the pass down all the way to the other end, bouncing off to Geometry. And picked up by Wit at the other end. He's going to look for a pass back towards the net, but there's no one there as his teammate QL was moving forward, but still recovered by Speedy. Passed off to Burbs, and he'll get the clear down and will bounce back towards their end, but not quite out yet. Tony's shielding up. Still gets stunned out, though, and is reset back to Burbs. Reset even further back to Wit. Big reset here.
A reset chain. Ooh, get a great little tussle or dance there between 4 players, 2 on each team. Ooh, Wit maybe not seeing the bullet of a train from behind him, getting stunned out as Saluna clears that all the way back down to the bubble. Oh, and I thought that maybe that might have bouncing in, but Zach will collect it, going for that backboard shot and just bouncing off the ring as Wit clears it back down the other way.
The disc was actually parallel to the ring itself, so that was a very close one.
Now Illumidotty going in for the kill, trying to get another goal, getting a pass off to Burbs and getting it for another 2 points.
You know, I'm seeing Illumidotty playing a little bit more aggressively on offense right now because they know they have this lead, so they're able to get back, they're not back, but get in the other team's bubble and just really just hammer in and, you know, rack up the goals as much as they can here.
Ooh, waiting for that, you know, joust opponent and just juking to the side. You know, great control of the disc there and, you know, be able to read the proper time to juke over, especially when the teams have that much space to gain speed. But now Wit getting that disc cleared and actually passed to Speedy as he makes his way slowly waiting for his teammates.
Illumidotty doing great on the pass in front. Oh, and a great save by YouTube, but is recovered by QL very quickly and put in the net here.
Always such a heartbreak. Save and then it's stolen right back by the other team and put in the goal. Never a fun feeling.
Trust me, I know. Looks like it's gonna be Synapse trying to make something out of this play here. YouTube getting the pass down through the tunnel. No, not quite. It's gonna hit off the rim of the tunnel, so Tony's gonna pick it up, pass it down to Saluna. Saluna looking for an opportunity. Gonna make the pass over to Zach, but Zach missing as he knew Burbs was on his back. Or close to it, but he will end up getting this after a pass from Tony. Trying to get it to Saluna, can't get it quite there. It's gonna make a weird bounce off the bottom. Ooh, quick interception here from Tony. He's gonna reset it back down to YouTube. Maybe taking a page from Illumidotty's book, getting some resets off here when they needed. And a shot by Saluna at 18 meters per second is gonna put it in to cut off this streak from Illumidotty.
Yes, that's exactly what Synapse needed now to get, you know, all it takes sometimes is one goal. And we saw it in the last quarter where when they were behind by 7, then all of a sudden they were behind by 1. And now this could be that change of momentum again. Again, like you said earlier, is this the team strategy? You know, play soft, strike hard, play soft. Are they now in their strike hard phase?
That is very true. But at the same time, you have to be careful because if that lead gets too high, maybe Illumidotty thinks, okay, now we will relax. So that whenever, you know, Synapse turns it on, Illumidotty can also quickly do that. And Speedy might get a chance here. He just cannot find the disc. Tony gets it, but he gets the punch, so Speedy will get the disc eventually and put it in for 3 points. So that's got to hurt for Synapse. You know, after just cutting off the momentum, Illumidotty able to cut that off right away, especially with 3 points.
Yeah, Illumidotty trying to cut off the momentum shift. Not only did they score, they also scored a 3, which does bring them now to a 16-point lead.
Still lots of time left. Both these teams are very, very good at what they do, though, so it still is anyone's game.
Anyone's game as the disc is floating. Saluna going for that quick shot, maybe not realizing Wit had made it back to the goal as he saves the goal to clear it out, bounces off the wall, and Burbs is able to continue that clear right to the hands of YouTube.
And YouTube making a quick shot?
I think it was a shot attempt, but then it just turned into a nice bounce pass to his teammate.
And Saluna trying to get a pass off to Zach, and he will end up getting it under the geometry there, passing it back to YouTube. YouTube passing it behind the net to Tony. Tony looking for an opportunity, but Burbs is going to skyrocket up and take it from him. Speaking of skyrocketing, here comes Illumidotty at top speed, getting to the other end and putting it in for 2 more.
Wow, that was a great fast a boost from Illumidotty, like you were saying, just out of nowhere. So fast, so much he had the time to just gently place the disc in the goal.
Disadvantage back to Synapse. See what they do here. U2 taking a little duck away from Speedy. Speedy's gonna get back to him, get the punch off. He's gonna barely miss the pass. It's gonna be a fight for this. Burbs is gonna get it. He might go for the shot here. It's gonna go around the world down towards Tony. He's gonna pick it up. Quickly getting pressured here. Passing it over to Zach on the right side. Zach's gonna try to reset it down, getting back to Tony. Tony's going to look for the cross pass over to Saluna on the left side. Saluna getting pressured quickly. Synapse is very quickly getting pressured every time they have the disc, so they're having to move the disc a lot faster than they may be used to. Quick shot here, but great perception there by Zach to notice the disc was coming by and was able to pick it up, giving it to Saluna down across the field. Saluna going for another mail slot, and there it is, the famous Saluna mail slot at 18 meters a second this time. And they have cut it off once again, but now back down to 13, if I'm not mistaken.
For point difference, I think we're at 15.
No, 15, my bad.
It's all right. We've all done it.
I said 16 earlier, and I just...
Oh, sure. Blame my 2-point mistake.
No. It was, I believe, because there was the 2-point, there was the 2-pointer that Illumidotty got that I forgot to take into account. And Saluna with another great 3-point shot. Not a mail slot this time, but still absolutely incredible.
And just like that, down to only 12-point difference with 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this quarter.
And just like that, Dano, we're back to a 4-possession game here, and it's not even the third quarter, or the fourth quarter, excuse me. It is the third quarter.
It's that round 2 of that throws me off. I got you.
Yeah,
Every time I go to say it, I look, I'm like, wait a second. Oh, could this be a bounce shot? Not quite, but recollected by Zach. Can they get a few more points? Oh, so close. That save by Speedy, but back into the hands of Saluna. Force Synapse to get another shot. Pass under the goal to Zach. Zach going in and just dinging. What a heartbreak.
I want a ding count on Zach here. A great shot here by Saluna, though, inside the bubble. She's consistently hitting that 18 meters per second. Great job from her and great pass from Tony, but I kind of want a ding counter on Zach here. he's always so close. He's always just right there, and it just happens to hit the dinger.
The wrong spot.
The dinger.
10-point difference now as Synapse is building some momentum. Will they continue, or is Illumidotty going to take that momentum back as it flies down? Now this could be an opportunity for Synapse to get another few points. Will they get it? Oh, just off the backboard.
Tony picking it up, though, resetting it back to YouTube. YouTube looking for the long pass here to Saluna. Saluna might be looking for the cut pass. Can't find it. It's going to go to Zach up above. He'll cross pass it to Tony. Tony going in for the tight shot. Can't make it. Zach will recover quickly, though, outside the bubble, looking for another pass. Down below, just barely missing his teammate. And recovered quickly by QL, getting the clear all the way down to the other end, giving now Illumidotty the opportunity, but QL will actually get it. Off the backboard.
Very nice shot off the backboard for 2.
Yeah, great quick play there by QL and his teammate getting down to the other end as fast as they could as they saw Speedy coming down, but quickly getting that disc in the net.
All right, Joust advantage to Synapse. YouTube waiting for his attacker, who isn't quite coming now, trying to boost off that pass, though. Almost were successful. We are now back to where we started at the beginning of this rollout. The stack is now broken. Zach stunned them out, allowing that pass up to happen.
Saluna now with it, being pressured quickly over to Zach. Zach on a 1v3. Oh, he will get punched out, though. QL now slapping it towards the other end, also getting the stun off and slapping it once again down to the other end. Great play here by QL.
Ooh, lots of stuns, lots of chasing the disc here, going into the hands of Synapse, getting it cleared down, bouncing off the backboard. Ooh, just bouncing off the head there, going into Saluna's hand, going for that backboard shot while the goalie was out, but unfortunately there was 2 of them there, and I believe it was the other one who caught it.
Burbs ended up catching that. Great save. Saluna now. Oh, that 18 meters once again. Gotta love it. Great
and that angle too.
Yeah, she able to turn around there about, you know, I'd say about 45, maybe 50 degrees and just put it in the net, give her an easier angle than, you know, that when you're kind of straight up there, it is a much tougher angle. So I can see why players like to do that.
100%. Great passing here by Illumidotty. Back to a 10-point difference. Illumidotty moving forward, getting that pass over to Wit, but just going underneath as he was moving forward, putting it up for grabs. Now flying to the midfield where QL will catch it, but stunned out, and a flurry now of stuns and steals as Saluna clears it out. Possibly a shot attempt from down below and just shy of that goal.
Just barely. Looks like now Burbs with a quick self pass there. Getting it off, trying to get to the other end, some physical signals there to his teammates.
You can see that communication right there. I was just going to say.
Another self-pass by Burbs. Burbs! Oh my lord, what a play there by Burbs. He got the first self-pass off, then he got the boost off with his teammate, and he was able to put it in from another self-pass to himself. Great play there by Burbs. Just not much time left in this quarter here.
We got Rosie Hope is saying go boyos in the chat. How you doing, Rosie? Ooh, and that will be the third quarter. Illumidotty in the lead, 55-43.
You know, the score may be 55-43, but, you know, it's been pretty back and forth here, if I might say so myself. You know, especially in the last couple minutes here, Synapse has really been doing good at coming back and keeping possession of the disc in the offensive zone. Their only issue is really just getting the disc in the net. They're getting like inches, like literally inches from the goal plane, but just not getting it across quite. Just right there.
Yeah, right just there, that right oh so close, but you know, it happens to the best of us, unfortunately, and we just gotta move forward when that happens.
Yeah. Well, 15. I guess you could say long minutes of play left to go, so there's lots of time for Synapse to come back here, as we've seen them come back previously. I believe that was a similar lead actually before. Was it in the second quarter? Was it, or the first? I can't remember. I think it was the first.
Second quarter. First quarter we were tied 16-16. Second quarter was.
That's right.
So yeah, they're 12 points behind, but it's really nothing, like you were saying. Plenty of time. I mean, 15 minutes. That's more than a minute per goal if you played it really slow.
And we are finally getting this fourth and final quarter underway. We'll see who wins this joust.
All right, tunnels are open, teams are out, and it will be Illumidotty with initial contact. Burbs now going for that pass above goal, getting it to QL, who puts it in for 2.
Yeah, great play there. Burbs was down there lightning fast. I didn't even know he was down there until in game I was able to get down. I thought, oh, did he teleport?
That something was a little wonky there on mine too, so maybe he did, but nonetheless. Ooh, oh, great pass. I thought they were gonna, oh, great steal by Burbs. Burbs going for that open goal shot. Just missing as QL goes to grab it, but Tony right there ready to stun him out and stop that assault.
Tony trying to clear it, gets it right to Wit though. Over to Speedy, over to Burbs. Burbs gonna try to get it down to QL, can't get it quite there as Tony will pick it up. Tony's looking for another pass here, maybe trying to stack up with Saluna, and he will, and they'll try to go chase their clear. Zach will pick it up, looking for a shot opportunity, but it looks like YouTube is stunned. The goalie's now stunned. Might be an opportunity, but no, timer runs out. Saluna now at the top of the goal for Zach, and Tony. Tony's gonna put that in from the backside of the net.
Great play there by Synapse. Now only 12 points behind. Joust advantage to Illumidotty.
We're off, and PL is going to pick up the disc quickly, passing it over to Wit on the right side. Wit's going to pass it over to Burbs over by the Pac-Man shaped geometry. He's going to look for another pass, maybe a cut pass out front, but his cut pass was stunned out there by Zach and intercepted quickly here by Saluna, and she'll get the disc down to the other end.
Ooh, Burbs collecting it quickly, tapping it back to the goalie. Witt now, you can see him looking all over the place there, looking for his options, being uncontested completely. No Synapse players. Oh, as I say that, there is a stack pressuring him to throw, and throw he will to QL. QL now looking for options, and he opts to reset back once again.
You know, I think Illumidotty might be killing some time here, but it might cost them for this one goal. Soluna's going to go in for a three-pointer. But I do think Illumidotty might be killing a little bit of time here because they know they have a little bit of a gap of a lead here, as it is slowly cut back down to 9 here. But, you know, it is a comfortable lead to be able to do those little resets to kill off a couple more seconds of time because, you know, every second counts here.
Oh, I agree, and I think you're right. That really, I think, is what they were doing, trying to get that time. Because for the most part, until the fourth quarter, you know, unless you're really ahead, it's never really safe. And then at this point is when you really want to try and, you know, keep that lead, die the clock down if you can in the lead. Oh, great cut pass to Witt. 2 points for Illumidotty.
Back to an 11-point differential, which I believe whenever it's an odd number, it is very dangerous because, you know, it usually means that you're going to have to get 1-3 or 1-2 possibly to catch up. So it's pretty quick. Oh, an interesting defensive joust here from Illumidotty.
And the disc down in the... Oh, great play by Bird with the stun, the grab, and the goal.
Score now 61-48 in favor of Illumidotty. Just 11 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Synapse is really going to have to get on a streak here as both teams are very strong. So we'll have to see what they do here. YouTube now with the disc passing it down to Zach on the right side. Zach going to reset it towards the left side to Tony. Tony's going to give it back to YouTube. They're doing a little pass tic-tac-toe play here. Zach at half court trying to find another opportunity, passing it back to YouTube. They're really taking their time here trying to find that open player, and that open player will be Zach for the time being. Zach not being fully contested right now. Burbs coming in off his left side. So Zach will pass it over to YouTube, and YouTube will get it towards the back of the net, just missing the pass, but it will get back to Tony. Tony putting it down below the net. Zach getting stunned out, and a great save by Witt. Witt's going to clear it out. No, down to QL. QL will finally get the clear down to the other end. Just inside the tunnel. It's going to stay, and YouTube will recollect and try to make another play here.
Ooh, great pass. Oh, great intercept by Burbs. Getting that clear down all the way to Synapse bubble. This could be dangerous. Speedy with the disc behind the goal and slam dunk for 2.
I mean, technically slam dunk. It was kind of like a dunk.
Yeah,
you know?
a slow dunk.
The dink. I'm gonna just dunk it.
Yeah.
Kind of like
a gentle dunk. A gentle dunk.
You know, he's kind of like dunking into some, you know, like chips plates off or something.
Ooh, Saluna, great, you know, attacking off that attacker. Zach now going for the shot one-on-one, and another ding off the ring.
They do recollect YouTube up above everyone else right now, passing it down to Saluna. Saluna might go for a 3-point shot. No, she's going to pass it over to the right side to Tony. Tony trying to make a pass attempt. Can't quite get it. Witt's going to notice the floating disc in front and will grab it and throw it down. But YouTube quickly recollecting once again, but quickly being pressured, but gets the pass off to Saluna. And Saluna will now take her time as she's not being pressured immediately, but pressured by Young, gets the stun, but she might get the disc back quickly. Oh, but it's stolen by Burbs coming out of nowhere. But Tony able to get the stun and take the disc back to YouTube, getting it to Zach, who's on the roof, but Zach's just barely missing it. This might actually go in the net, actually. Oh,
that was a close call there. Clear and a boost by Illumidotty, but just passing the disc, allowing YouTube to get control. Bouncing out the geometry, but fortunately into Saluna's hand. But that quick boost there. Witt now clearing it back down the other way to Synapse side of the arena.
Taking a weird bounce here, stays just barely on the side, so Synapse might go for the boop shot here. Oh, just off the backboard. It's going to go back up in the air, and QL is going to quickly try to get it down to the other end, which it almost makes it, but it looks like YouTube's going to pick it up and make a pass over to Saluna. Saluna in front of the net. No, she's going to get stunned out. QL now with the disc, trying to make another clear attempt. Does not get it once again. Gonna bounce off down. Tony's gonna grab it in the bottom trench. Tony's gonna get it over to Saluna, but Saluna's just gonna barely miss it. But ends up Zach getting it. He's gonna turn around, go for a shot, and he's gonna miss the net. And it's gonna get recovered here by Tony once again. Tony looking for another pass over to Saluna. Saluna's gonna put it in for 2 after that long play. And thank you really quickly to Young Meet Us for subscribing at tier 1, and this is the 2nd month, so thank you for that.
Very nice. We now have very nice joust advantage to Illumidotty. With that great pass over to Wit on the wall. Wit uncontested at the moment as his teammates boost downfield, trying to position themselves for those passes. Great position indeed. Pass to QL. QL over to Burbs. Burbs looking around for his options. Passing it back to QL. QL across the arena to Speedy, who resets it back to Wit.
Yeah, it seems like they're playing a little bit of come get the disc, come get the disc.
They are indeed.
Maybe keep away. That's the word I was looking for.
They are indeed. I mean, they're going to pull a defender out in the meantime, which is exactly what they want to keep strengthening their lead, which is at the moment 13 points, but still 7 minutes left in this quarter.
Lulz Echo saying in the chat, if we can do it, Synapse can. You know, they in their match against Space Force early in this tournament, they came back from a 13-point differential in just 3 minutes. So it's true. Anything can happen.
Oh, great steal, great display by both teams here. Trying to keep the control of that disc. They know that the time is running down. Both teams will start, I'm sure, exerting. We tend to see the last 6 to 7 minutes and onward, we typically tend to see the teams pick up their speed, pick up their pace, and really just, give it their all for those last few minutes. Because at the end of the day, like we just said, in 3 minutes, they could take over this match.
And taking a couple slow passes here. Synapse trying to keep possession of the disc, but Wit gonna pick it up. Oh, I thought that was gonna be intercepted, but no, it will be picked up and cleared down to the other end here. And it will be Illumidotty getting good first. QL with a good slap to extend the lead now to 15.
Wow. Great. That was just fantastic there, getting Illumidotty to 65, a 15-point lead. Joust advantage now to Synapse.
YouTube taking an interesting approach here. Speedy's on his back though quickly. Ooh, looks like, weird bounce off of the geometry, getting it back to Speedy as Burbs, and Speedy going for the shot, but as he was throwing his arm back, the disc was stolen away, but Burbs getting it back towards the net. YouTube will pick it up though, try to get the disc back to his teammate. Saluna with the incredible stun, not even looking, but hearing most likely the other player. Great shot by Saluna! Great play overall. YouTube with the great pass to Saluna. Saluna with a great stun to keep the disc, and a great shot to put it in for 3 points. That just might be the time or the momentum turn that they need here to hype them up here, get them going, to cut this lead back down.
QL now with QB getting that pass over to Wit. Wit pass down to Speedy, quickly passing it back as Wit is still contested. Speedy and Wit playing a good back and forth game. Now QL's joining the party, getting the disc back over to Wit. Great disc control by Illumidotty here, going around and around their defenders, or their attackers, sorry.
You can almost tell that they're trying to waste some time here as they're just kind of playing keep away, and but also taking the time so that they can get a goal after all of that keep away, to make it even more difficult to come back here. Speedy with a shot, it's gonna hit off the post. And
I'm sure Synapse loved that ding. I mean, they definitely don't want Illumidotty getting any more points if possible at this point in time, as their window of opportunity is slowly closing. Will they keep that window open here? That was close. Wit now getting that clear all the way down the field.
Around the world.
Speedy just pulling it in the goal there, so I guess just floating in the goal there with it and pushing it in the last second there for 2 points.
He grabbed it, I believe, with his right hand, put it around his back, and put it in his left and stuffed it in. It was a great play there by Speedy.
YouTube now with a quick pass over to Zach. Zach just dropping it and slapping it across the field, trying to avoid the attacker that was coming of getting possession. Resetting back to YouTube. YouTube looking around here, getting contested by Burbs, but a great pass across the arena to Zach as he floats down the right side.
Zach now looking for a pass above. He's going to go for the bounce pass off the roof, but Saloon going to get stunned out right before the disc gets there. So Witt's going to pick it up, pass it across to, field to Speedy, and he'll get the clear down all the way to the other end, bouncing off going towards the roof. Picked up quickly by Saloon. Saloon's trying to get it back down to the other end as fast as she can as time is winding down. But Burbs is going to pick it up and punched out YouTube. Oh, quick steal here by QL to Witt. Back to QL. Stolen by Tony. Tony going for the boop shot here. Just barely wide. Might go off the shield here though. Oh, and a great opportunity for Synapse, just missing the disc off that boost.
That was a fantastic opportunity. This might be another opportunity here. Great pass over to Tony. Tony now has all the other players in the bubble as it gets stolen and cleared back towards the other side, but bouncing into that top pocket. A flurry of stuns here. Not sure who's going to take possession. Looks like it will be a QL for Illumidotty, clearing it down the arena.
And it will be picked up by, I believe that's Zach. He'll go for the bottom shot from Trench, but waiting for it is Burbs. Time is running out. As we can see, Burbs is killing even more time as it slowly it's almost at that point where it might be mathematically impossible here for Synapse to come back, but we shall see. As YouTube picks it up off the goal, and we'll try to get the clear off over to Saluna, but Saluna will pick it up eventually, getting punched out, possibly getting the pass up, but no, it's going to be intercepted here by Illumidotty. Illumidotty putting it down in their own end, if I'm not wrong, and an opportunity for Synapse to come here and get a goal, and Saluna will put it in for 2. Now 12 points remaining with just over a minute to go. I don't think it's possible.
At this point, it would not be, I mean, if there was 4 pointers possible, okay, then we'd be okay, but unfortunately, with a minute left once the timer is done, that's only about time for 3, maybe 4, but 3 would still be pushed. Oh, wow. That just really took me by surprise there. I was not expecting Synapse to, be that fast. I feel like that's the fastest movement we have seen at this game.
Maybe they just thought it's now or never, and honestly, if they had got that off and and here's an there. If they had got off that point quickly, you never know. But looks like Witt's going to put it in for another 2, most likely sealing the deal for Illumidotty to move on to the finals here. But don't forget, Synapse is definitely not out of this tournament. They still have, I believe, 1 more game, which will be the winner of another game that we'll get to after the match is complete.
The winner of another winner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a couple of matches that have to be played before their opponent is declared. Great stun there by QL and Steel, getting that final clear attempt intercepted by YouTube, and that will conclude the 4th quarter, going to Illumidotty.
So Illumidotty taking this game, like you said, by a score of 69-55, and what a game it was. Very, very back and forth throughout the entire thing. In the 3rd quarter, Synapse, unfortunately, just barely losing a little bit of momentum, which gave Illumidotty the opportunity to get to, widen that score, and just kept it throughout the rest of the 3rd quarter and the 4th quarter to, secure their win here. But again, great game by both teams. Absolutely incredible to watch the entire 60 minutes. Very fun indeed. And so Illumidotty will move on to the EACS VRML bracket finals. So very exciting for them indeed. And Synapse, this is now their first loss of the tournament, as it is double elimination tournament. They will go down to game number 17 on the bracket. So the winner of the game. Okay, so hear me out. Let's maybe get the bracket on screen here.
Yeah, it's coming up right now.
More easily explain this. So as we can see here, Redshift and Schlart team still have to play in the lower bracket round 3. That's game number 13, and Ignite and High Voltage have to play round number 14. The winners of those 2 games will move on to game 15, and they will play. And once those teams have played, the winner of that team will play Synapse. to move on to the finals. And so the winner of that number 17 game between Synapse and whoever will join them will play Illumidotty back in the final. So you never know, we might see a rematch here.
Yeah, it's quite possible we could see a rematch for the win. That would definitely be an exciting game to see. Just for curiosity, for those who might want to see, we also do have our draft bracket that is coming to a close final. And before I continue with that, Young Meet Us or Meet US gifted a tier 1 sub to Rosie Hope. That was very generous of you indeed, and thank you so much for doing so. Looking at the draft bracket here, we have Team Trojan and Team Angel, who I believe from the last discussion I saw would possibly be on Sunday, was when they were last discussing to play. And Imposters and Symbiote, I do not have an estimated time yet, but as you can see, we have the semifinals for the draft coming up as well, which will also be played on this channel once it is scheduled. And once that is scheduled, we will have more for you.
And I think that's it from us, unless you have anything last to say there, Dano?
I do, yes. Thank you for everyone who showed up for this. If we have any rookies in the audience right now, anyone, when I say rookie, I mean someone who is newer to VRML or maybe even newer to Echo Arena and interested in joining VRML, but not really quite sure what it's all about and want a little taste. Well, if you pay attention to the Echo Games server, Katie, if you could grab that invite link I put in our chat earlier and have that posted for Echo Games, and maybe as well post the link for our Discord in case anyone wants to join the Conquest series. But to my point, if you are a newer player, definitely pay attention to the announcements. There is something coming very shortly after this stream that might be of particular interest to rookies out there. Hint, hint. So definitely exciting. I'm telling you, make sure you keep an eye on the announcements. And also, if you are experienced, you can keep an eye on the announcement too, as there is a little something in that announcement that you can participate in as well. But without further ado, that was the semi-finals for the Echo Arena Conquest series. We will be posting the future streams in our EACS server, so you can definitely check out there for future streams as they are scheduled. But I have been Dano McFabulous in the Cashers booth, and that has been Katie, and we thank you guys for the last time for stopping in. Well, not the last time for this stream. Hopefully we see you on the next one. But until then, stay healthy, stay safe, and we will see you guys next time.